Millions of homeowners could end up paying hundreds of millions of dollars in extra interest on loans that they've already paid off. Channel 2's consumer investigator Jim Strickland learned that Georgia is the battleground as borrowers fight those charges and also fight their banks. Jim.
Jovita, that's right. A townhome here in Summerhill in southeast Atlanta is at the center of this fight. A woman who sold a home here says her lender broke the rules and she paid for it.
They had commercials, and, I was young.
Kristen Rogers admits she was swayed by her lender's advertising.
What just happened? Rocket Mortgage.
A current TV campaign touts the fast and easy Rocket Mortgage from Quicken Loans. Quicken is also the nation's #1 volume FHA lender. FHA loans are insured by the government, designed for first-time buyers like Rogers.
Every penny counts. When you're in your 20s, every penny counts.
The issue isn't what happened when she took out the loan, it's what happened when she sold her townhome and paid it off. That was June 4th, 2014. Quicken had its money but charged her interest through the 1st of July. $235 extra on a mortgage paid in full. Had Rogers closed on June 1st, there would have been no penalty. Does she remember getting warned?
No, not at all.
The charge is called post-payment interest. It's an FHA exclusive. The government banned it on new loans starting in 2015, but it's still allowed on nearly 5 million mortgages on the books. But a lender must warn you.
The lenders want the money. They argue they should be entitled to the money.
Emory real estate law professor Frank Alexander says relatively small extra payments like Rogers will and have added up.
You're looking at hundreds of millions of dollars in excess charges right now.
We alerted Quicken Loans to the suit before it was even filed. They denied an on-camera interview, but issued a statement calling any allegations that it broke the rules misguided, frivolous, and without merit. The company blames predatory plaintiff attorneys who attempt to extract a windfall settlement for baseless claims. Quicken says it will defend against a lawsuit, but
what we have to see is how frequently the banks are willing to say, yep, we blew it.
In fact, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, SunTrust, and U.S. Bank have already settled similar cases. Sources say Bank of America paid $29 million. Rogers moved to Florida, where she's rented for 3 years. She's soured on the whole mortgage process.
You just kind of feel alone. You kind of feel like you're going to pull a sharks.
Now, if you have an FHA mortgage that was written before 2015 and you want to refi or you want to sell your house and pay that mortgage off, Jovita, you have to do it on the 1st of the month. That's the only way to avoid this extra interest.
And Jim, we see these commercials for Quicken Loans, Rocket Loan all the time. So is this still going on?
Well, not just with Quicken, with lots of lenders. In the 5 years before the FHA cut this program out, all lenders combined just in Georgia wrote more than 200,000 mortgages. And these charges may have already hit if those mortgages were refied or paid off. They could still hit with the people still holding active mortgages. The money is staggering, so much so I told the bosses I need to do a part 2 on this story. And we'll have it for you on Channel 2 Action News at 6. Jovita?
All right, Jim, thank you. We'll see you then.